Most men keep losing with women, not because they lack value, but because they keep giving it away too quickly. More attention, more words, more effort. And yet, the harder they try, the faster she pulls away. Why? Because attraction isn't built by giving, it's built by control. Machiavelli understood something modern men forget. The more predictable a man becomes, the faster he disappears from a woman's emotional radar. The men who trigger obsession, they don't chase, they don't over-explain. They move with calm, silent power that reshapes the entire dynamic without saying a single word. This video breaks down 7 psychological tactics Machiavellian men use to attract women without ever begging, chasing, or performing. Miss one, and she loses interest without even knowing why. Master all 7, and you become unforgettable. Tactic 1. Hold back your attention to trigger curiosity. Machiavelli wrote, "He who reveals nothing forces others to reveal everything." That's your starting point. See, most men reveal their cards too soon. They give their full attention just because a woman is beautiful or kind. But what does that do? It flips the frame. It puts her in control. A man of power knows attention is a reward, not a gift, and that reward must be earned. When you hold back, just enough to keep her wondering, you activate her internal need to qualify herself to you. This is your silent weapon, controlled absence. Whether you're on a date, in a relationship, or even married, don't offer full access to your mind, time, and emotions too quickly. Let her feel your eyes on her, but not your full validation. Let her sense your presence, but not your pursuit. When she feels inspected, but not selected, her curiosity ignites. And when a woman becomes curious, she leans in. Tactic 2. Lead with stillness, not reaction. Stillness is the new dominance. Most men think they need clever responses, witty lines, or intense emotional engagement to win a woman. No. The man who remains calm under pressure, who doesn't flinch when tested, who keeps his breath slow and his eyes steady, that's the man who makes her heart race without moving a muscle. Machiavelli would say, "He who governs himself governs others." When she throws emotional tests, when she gets loud, distant, or sarcastic, you don't escalate. You don't. A woman flirts with someone else. He doesn't yell. He doesn't explain. He simply goes cold, withdraws. She feels it before he even speaks. In long-term relationships, if she disrespects your purpose or mocks your direction, don't argue. Just refocus on your mission. Make your presence conditional on respect. When women feel the edge of your standard instead of hearing it, they adjust automatically, because silence with consequences speaks louder than 1,000 ultimatums. Tactic 4. Attract attention without seeking it. Most men walk into a room hoping to be noticed. The Machiavellian man walks into a room knowing he already owns it. He doesn't chase eye contact. He doesn't smile at everyone. He's not loud or animated. He is calm, centered, present. And that presence, unshaken by outside noise, creates a gravitational pull stronger than charm ever could. Imagine this. You're at an event. You scan the room once. You meet her eyes, hold it a second longer than expected, and move on. No smile, no nod, just awareness. That tiny moment haunts her mind. Why didn't he approach? Did he see me? Am I not good enough? And in that question, obsession is born. Tactic 5. Use pauses to build invisible pressure. The strongest moves you'll ever make with women are the pauses. Most men rush every interaction. They answer too fast, they explain too much, they react too soon. But the dangerous man, he understands that space builds tension. She asks, "Why are you so quiet?" You pause, hold her gaze. 1, 2, 3 seconds of silence. Then you reply with calm precision, "Only when I'm observing." Boom. Now her mind fills the silence with 1,000 questions. You've created micro-tension, and tension handled correctly becomes irresistible. The pause, the unspoken, the slow blink, the delayed text reply, the one-word answer delivered with a calm stare, those are the psychological hooks she can't pull out. The man who speaks less, thinks more, and moves slower controls the rhythm of desire. Tactic 6. Be curious without being eager. Curiosity is power, but thirst is weakness. Weak men interrogate women with endless questions. They lean forward, nod excessively, and act like fans. But the Machiavellian man, he gives just enough curiosity to keep her opening up. Then he goes silent. He doesn't validate every answer. He lets her wonder what he's thinking. She tells a story about traveling. He says, Tactic 7. Delay validation to create emotional craving. This is the final move, the most dangerous one of all. Most men give validation the moment a woman tries. "You're amazing. You're perfect. I'm lucky to have you." They hand out gold for copper effort. But the Machiavellian man delays reward. Not to punish, to amplify its power. She wears something new. He notices, but doesn't react. Later that night, he says, "That dress you wore earlier, you carried it well." The compliment now feels earned, scarce, real. She makes you dinner. You eat it, enjoy it, but don't praise it instantly. That evening, you lean in with quiet eyes and say, "You nailed that perfectly." Now it lands deep. It feels rare. It sticks. Why? Because validation given too soon equals comfort. Validation delayed equals addiction. The longer she waits to feel chosen, the deeper she obsesses. Conclusion. Control is the core of attraction. If you've made it this far, here's the truth that changes everything. Attraction is not built by giving more. It's built by giving less, more strategically. By letting her feel your power instead of hearing about it. By moving with calm mystery instead of loud performance. By withholding the full picture, so she's forced to chase the final piece. In every interaction, in every relationship, your power comes down to one principle: restraint. The more you control your emotions, the more you slow down your responses, The more you protect your energy, the more magnetic you become. Machiavelli never taught men to be charming. He taught them to rule. Becomes the man who rules hers, without even trying. If this opened your eyes, my book, The Undeniable Man, Built to be Chosen, is now available. It's not fluff, not tactics. It's psychological war strategy for men who want to attract, lead, and dominate, not by being aggressive, but by becoming rare. If you're serious about transforming how women respond to you forever, the link is in the description. Comment below what lesson hit hardest. It'll help anchor it in your mind and might help another man too.